Yeah. Okay. So welcome to WHS Data Sciences Club Orientation. We're just going to talk about like our mission statement and the events you can look forward to and what you're going to learn basically when you're here. So first, our mission statement. So Data Science Club focuses on coding competitions like hackathons and USA Computing Olympiad and research projects. So our main idea is basically if you have a certain idea of what you want to create, we want to help you create those solutions. So especially in hackathons, like the main idea is you're supposed to basically find a problem in society, like let's say obesity or something, and then you can code an app that teaches others how to basically solve that problem. So we want to teach you guys the skills you're actually going to use in real life. How are we going to apply coding into the real world to create these applications? And all our meetings, we're just going to post it on Facebook. So make sure to be in our Facebook club. And yeah, we're going to just spread our information through there. And then our club officers. So I'm the president, and then Akshay Kumar is the vice president.
I'm Akshay.
And then Kashyap is the treasurer. You want to say hi?
Hi.
This guy.
He's
Okay.
hi, bro.
Henry Xu is the secretary.
What's up, dude?
Praveen is
Yo.
the outreach director.
Hi.
And then Kevin is the course director.
Hey.
And then Ayush, oh, he's not here, but he's the research director. So he's going to basically find certain topics or problems in the world, and he basically finds these issues and then tells us certain plans on how we're going to basically conduct that research. And then David is our director of recreation. So because everything's like online and stuff, we want someone to like think of games we can do and like club events and stuff. So yeah, but it's probably just going to be him playing Among Us. And yeah. Now hackathons, this is like the main thing we were doing like last year. And they're basically these events where you go into this venue and you have 24 hours to create an application and present it to judges. And it's like a really good time to bond with your friends because you basically stay there overnight and you guys are just coding the whole time. So you can learn how to code super quickly and you can learn how to create applications super quickly. And not only that, it's like a sleepover. So think about a sleepover, but everyone's coding. Like, yeah, that's super fun. And it looks awesome on college apps because you want to show these colleges like, yo, I can actually code. And what better way than hackathons, right? Because you can show your projects, like you can display them to these judges, you can display them to colleges, whatever. And yeah, so that's why we focus so much on hackathons, because it's applied and colleges really like that. So some examples are Sigma hacks. So this is the boys. So me, Praveen, or not Praveen, Akshay, sorry.
Bro, what's up, bro? Damn.
Okay, so that's Akshay, and then
Yo.
Kevin and Raj. So we won second place. This was at Sigma Hacks, which was in Fremont. And then the next one was in SRC Hacks. This was in San Francisco. And we got second place on this one too. And yeah, I don't know. We just have a streak of getting second place. So we also got second place at Epsilon Hacks. This one was online, but yeah, we also got second place on this one. And yeah. So what we created some pretty cool stuff. Like this one, we created like an analyzer of food labels where you can use your phone and then you can take a picture of a food label and it analyzes it to see like what ingredients are harmful to users. So that was to solve the problem of basically obesity. And then this one was fixing the problem of menus, because a lot of menus show like all the food items, but we don't know which one has what ingredients in it. And yeah, this one basically fixes that issue. So you see how we can apply a lot of our coding solutions to solve problems in society and stuff. And then next, so what can you learn from this, right? Because we have all these events, how are we going to apply it? What are we going to use to apply into these events? So what you're going to learn is stuff like Python. So in Python, the main part of Python is a lot of machine learning. So I know you guys probably heard of that buzzword, and there's a lot of things you can solve with machine learning. Like you can have a fake and real news detector. You can create image classification. So image classification is like, okay, is this a human? Is this a car? Is this what type of object it is? And then like from that classification, you can determine what you want to do. You can create recommendation systems. So like Netflix, how does it know what movie you should watch? That's all coming from machine learning and also like data visualization. So you're going to learn these skills, and then you're going to learn also how to apply these skills through our events. And also you're going to learn database management. So all these systems like Facebook, Google, Apple, they all have a system where you can log in and register. So how do we keep track of all these users? How do we keep track of all their posts, all their comments and stuff? You're going to learn how to be able to manage that system. And then also website development. So at the end of the day, when you create a product, right, you don't want to just show them all your code, all your Python code, because no one really cares about the code. They care about what you created and how people can use that in society, right? And at the end of the day, that's going to be coming in with your website and your mobile applications. So we're going to teach you how to create these applications, how to create one that looks good, is friendly, and really shows how to utilize the product. And yeah, also we want to show you like some memories or like some examples of what we do at these events. They're kind of troll, but yeah, it just goes to show like this stuff is for fun. And yeah, this one was at OmniHacks. Oh wait, I didn't share the sound. Oops, wait, let me share the sound. But yeah, this was at like 3 a.m. We just have a tradition where we just start vlogging at like 3 a.m. because yeah, just for fun.
So we were supposed to sleep today, but we have a hackathon. Yo, actually say hi to the cam. Hi.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but basically that was
It do be 3 a.m.
Yeah, this was at 2 a.m. I think, and this is Kevin's.
I think it's closer to 4 a.m.
Closer to 4 a.m. Man, I was just trying to sleep, but
Kevin was awake the entire time.
When you're trying to win in a hackathon, there's no time for sleep, so we were clowning him.
Oh, dead person number 2? Dead person number 2. Yeah. Number 1 dead person.
So yeah, that's another example of us just having fun at these events. And yeah, is there any questions that people might have regarding hackathons and what you can expect to learn at these events? If there's no, oh, there's something in the chat. When? Hey.
1A.
My guy.
Are we playing like Scribble or something?
When are the meetings? Okay, so the meetings, we're gonna post that in the Facebook chat. Oh, actually, maybe we should determine like when. Are you guys okay with like meetings every week? Because I feel like when it comes to this stuff is like pretty like, I guess like high level. So if you guys want to learn this stuff, you have to be like pretty dedicated and like, yeah. But yeah, I'd be down to have like meetings every week or like twice a week. I'm like fine with that. But
yeah, like overall kind of guideline is like if any of you guys are taking APCS, right? Like, I mean, I don't know if freshmen can take it, but if you're sophomores, you might be able to. If you're taking the course, you'll probably be learning Java right now. And the thing is, for like most hackathons and for like most applications, you'll kind of use Python. Like, for example, you could use Python to code like a simple ML project. And then if you want to host that onto a website, so then more users and like it'll be more accessible to people, then you have to kind of mix Python with HTML and CSS.
Yeah,
so it'd be better for you guys to kind of shift from Java to Python for hackathons. But Java has its other uses in like robotics and other things.
Oh yeah, so for the person who was asking about the meetings, yeah, we're just gonna post it on the club. Oh, also you guys should join our Discord. Let me get the link to join our Discord, because I found out like Discord is just so much easier for people to use and like to ping events and stuff. And yeah, meetings are so much easier for Discord. So yeah, let me get those links. So yeah, make sure to just join it, and then we're just gonna publish all our events and stuff inside of Facebook, and yeah, let me put it in the chat. So yeah, just click this link, and then you guys can join our server. Yeah.
I have a question. Can I ask it?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Are you expected to have prior Python like programming like experience, or will you teach us along the way?
Yeah. Okay. So I know I said a bunch of like super high level stuff that like you guys probably never heard of, because at the end of the day, this is what we're working towards, right? So think about it like a mountain. This is like the top of the mountain. This is how this is the stuff you're gonna be creating, even at like work environments and stuff. This is what Google wants to make, right? So we're gonna actually teach you, because we're gonna teach you from the basics how to start Python projects. Like we're gonna start you from like hello world and like how to print statements and stuff, and then we're gonna build you up all the way to the top. But
Hello world. Hello.
but also like but also what was it? Okay, so there's people of like different skills, right, in the club. So we want to make sure that every person and type of person can like get a lot out of the club. So if you already know Python, we want to teach you even more about like website development and stuff and how you can apply Python. But then if you don't know Python, we're going to teach you also like how to start with the basics of Python, you know. And yeah, this is really a club for like everyone. And this club is honestly better if you have a lot of friends in it, because you can start working with your friends to create these projects. So this is very like collaborative based and working as a team to create something. And yeah, did I answer your question?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. There any other questions? I think we're gonna just start. I think the first thing we're gonna start with is we're gonna start our next meeting. Probably just start teaching some pretty simple stuff, and yeah, I think that's basically it.
Chris,
Are there any other questions?
do you want to talk about SciHacks?
SciHacks. Oh yeah. So actually, beyond just competing, we're actually as a club, we're actually organizing our own hackathon, and yeah, currently we're organizing a hackathon called SciHacks. I can search it up. So we're creating this hackathon right now, and we're inviting a lot of students to basically also, why is it not loading? But yeah, we're actually hosting our own hackathon, and because we're all the officers are basically like seniors, we actually want a major part of our club is we want to pass on our club to like the next years, or like to people from like, I guess, the next generation, whatever. And yeah, so we're going to teach you a lot of skills required for leadership and stuff in this club, like how to organize this hackathon, how to lead teams and stuff. And this stuff is like super important when you're applying for college and all that. And we want to just make sure that people not only know the technical skills, but also like soft skills like leadership and yeah, communication and stuff. So yeah, this is a hackathon that we're also organizing, and we can teach you guys how to like, you know, organize it too. And
I mean,
yeah.
you get the plugs that we have from like setting up this hackathon. So it'll be a lot easier for you guys to kind of like, if you were like an administrator, I guess, or like running the club later on, it'd be a lot easier for you guys to organize events, since we kind of like set the foundation for you guys.
Yeah, because especially with the sponsors and stuff, we have to get like hecka sponsors, and yeah, now that we already contacted them and stuff, and it's gonna make it so much easier for you guys. And yeah, there's like no reason not to take advantage of this, right? And yeah, okay, I think that's basically it. So just make sure to be in our Facebook club. We're gonna post our next meetings, and then yeah, also the Discord. And I think I'm gonna start start teaching, because if we really want to compete and start winning, we gotta start learning the stuff, because there's actually quite a lot to learn. But it's also very like rewarding, because you're gonna be able to see like what you're learning can be applied to create things and stuff. So yeah. Is there anything else